Okay, let's go. It is the 2015 Arizona and the 2016 Atlanta teams facing off. Chandler Catanzaro to kick. I finally fixed Arizona. Sorry, this is the maiden voyage, if you will, with this text file that represents the 2015. This was a resurgence year. Carson Palmer kind of came out of nowhere, from what I remember. God, that injury. He still had great years. Fourth and 7 from the 23. You know, would Carson Palmer have made the Hall of Fame were it not for the injury? That's hard to say. Still had a great career. Larry Fitzgerald has 10 catches. That's filthy. Alright, so wait, let's take stock of this. 10 catches with Fitzgerald, 7 with John Brown, 6 with Michael Floyd. J.J. Nelson gets 23 yards a catch. And my tight ends go down the field. Okay. Well, let's throw incomplete passes. Couple 3 and outs. Drew Butler on to punt the ball. Return for a touchdown. It hasn't updated the team. It is 7-0 Atlanta. The thing that calls the graphic for the team predates the thing that makes the graphics go. Who returns this? Eric Weems. That's weird. All right. Return for 45 yards. Pretty good. John Brown. Oh, the dreaded double clutch. John Brown throws complete. Not quite there. Darren Fells. First and 10. Here's Darren Fells. David Johnson. How about John Brown here? Incomplete. Second and goal from the 8. Something's weird about that punt return. I think there was a miscounting. I could be wrong though. Larry Fitzgerald can't make the catch. 4th down and goal at the 5. Let's try the field goal here. Chandler Catanzaro. Sounds like an opera singer. Makes the game 7-3. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 19. Well, that return worked. So that's good. Julio Jones, 1st down. Mohamed Sanu, complete. 2nd and 3 at the 38. All right. Jacob Tammy. Julio Jones. Complete touchdown, Atlanta. Atlanta got rocked their first game, and here they are. 14-3. Uphill battle for Carson Palmer. We'll see if Carson Palmer can ascend to RFS Hall of Fame. Out of bounds. Just throw to Michael Floyd. Incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald, incomplete. David Johnson, 4th and 1. I'm going for it. This is enough's enough. We're going to run with David Johnson and make the first down. Okay, the passing game hasn't really worked out, so let's try Chris Johnson. You never saw that coming. Lost 4 yards. How about Darren Fells? His 3rd catch already. 3rd and 6. Fitzgerald. First down in the run after catch to the 90-yard line. David Johnson down to the 2-yard line. David Johnson to the 1. False start at the 6. Second quarter, 18 ticks gone out of 60. 3rd down and 6 at the 6. Let's throw this one to Larry Fitzgerald and scramble for a yard. Settle for a field goal. No, I'm gonna go for it and throw it to Larry Fitzgerald and get sacked back at the 16. 14-3. Devontae Freeman, 7 yards. Throw for just past the first down line. Jacob Tammy. How about Jacob Tammy here? Complete. 2nd down and 3. Julio Jones. Julio. That's not the right song. Mohamed Sanu. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45. How about Taylor Gabriel? First down. Up to the 40-yard line. Taylor Gabriel again. No, we're going to get sacked. Jacob Tammy. I feel like I'm throwing to the same people. 10 of 12 for 138. Tammy has 4 catches for 19. That's not a lot of yards considering how good Matt Ryan's numbers are. Julio Jones is doing the damage. Let's throw to him again. 13 yards. It's 4th and 7 at the 37, and I don't have the option for the field goal from 54 yards. That's terrible. 4th and 7 from the 37. I'm not punting the ball. I'm going to go for it if I can't kick the field goal, and I'm going to throw to Aldrick Robinson. First down, Atlanta to the 27-yard line. How about Austin Hooper? Tight end's getting it done here for Atlanta. Up to the 12-yard line. Mohamed Sanu is complete and down to the 1-yard line, in which Stephen Ridley will run across. for the touchdown. Well, if there's one thing this Atlanta team is famous for, is building a big lead. Let's kick the ball deep. This figures to be an inconsequential play at the end of the half. Kerwin-Williams, let's just return it out of the end zone. Out of the 41, that's pretty good, but it won't matter. And Atlanta kicks off, but leads 21-3 after one half.